Hello, everybody. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday Friday mode. That's right. My name is Ratttz, and we're here tonight to bring you Tetris 2 or Tetris Flash. It's not really a normal Tetris game. It's more like the sequel to Dr. Mario's. It's kind of a Dr. Mario 2 that, for whatever reason, they decided to slap the name Tetris onto. I guess it uses some Tetronymos. Joining me on the microphone tonight, I have Raspberryfloof.
Hello, hello.
We also have a super special guest commentator for a little bit, Rodrick.
Yo.
We're excited to be bringing you these matches. We have a sleepy little bracket. It's going to be only, I think, 7 people, yeah? So,
I think that's right.
Yeah. We're going to be going through those matches one by one, and then we'll probably do some exhibition matches if we have time. Frankly, I'm ready to just, like, chill out. We can just hang.
We're gonna vibe.
We're just gonna chill. So, there's no need to get super sweaty. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Let's have a wonderful evening playing some truly ancient NES games. This NES game is old enough to have children. It is a 30-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is. Right? This Famicom game has moved out to the burbs. It's bought a station wagon. It has children.
Station wagon.
Station wagon. I guess they're SUVs now.
Yeah, you gotta get that. Look, you're behind the times. It's all about those SUVs.
I mean, this was a 90s game, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Was it a 90s game? I thought it was like 89 or something. Oh, this was a late release, wasn't it? 93. Holy moly. So it turned 30
I know there
this
was
year.
an SNES port, so I didn't think it was that late.
Wow.
Good grief.
This game's older than me. That's wild.
I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know that. Looks like I'm up first. I'm going to be playing against DigiDigi. Squaring up, entering the gamer zone. Go play a little bit of Tetris 2. We can go chill out in the Tetris zone. Check out this cool art brought to you by Kayat7. We're going to be playing first to one. First to one because this game moves a little slow, and it's a first to 3 rounds anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got those classic. Let me check that game audio real quick. It's a little loud. What's the level? That's a good question. I have to check the bracket. 8?
Bracket says level 13 for top 8. So, is it 13 all the way?
Oh, good question. We are in top 8. Let's go to level 13, baby. We're gaming.
This is the gamer zone. Look, you said not to get sweaty, and we're getting sweaty.
We're getting a little bit sweaty. It's true. Okay, so if you haven't played this game before, we're matching 3, baby. You thought this was a Tetris? That's a liar. That's a lie. It's a match 3 game in disguise.
Both players going for the same open. Ooh, Digi with the split tech? This game lets you split the pieces, and you can do some interesting clears and downstacks with it.
Yep, and it's also very rude in that there is a shared piece queue. Next person to play, or first person to place a piece gets the next piece.
Little 2-chain from Ratttz, which I believe the 2-chains like that bring the board down and make the no. The board is brought down when you clear the viruses. Correct?
I believe that's right. And then making chains makes your opponent's next piece have fixed high gravity. By that I mean you both can't speed it up by holding down, but you can't slow it down any faster than the fairly high speed it falls. So it's sometimes a blessing late game when the gravity is already really high, but also sometimes a curse where you're just kind of forced to deal with pieces falling very fast.
Let's see.
Digi's board looking very cluttered, but they're also ahead in virus count. Tetris count? Should have called the little blocks that we're clearing here tonight.
I have no idea. Ooh, is Ratttz gonna do it? Ooh, the diamond? Yo, all yellows are cleared? Yeah, if you clear I believe it's a 6 long piece, you clear that color out of your board except for the viruses. Or are we gonna see it again?
With red? Oh, nope. I think miscounted, thought the red would fit in between.
Waiting to the next cue is very important just so you can use and deny your opponent from using that piece. Okay. Ooh. Another down stack. Digi digging down, but needs to get to these viruses.
Yeah, Ratttz is actually pulled all the way back and is ahead.
Oh, but Digi does get the diamond. They do get all the color out of their board. Ooh, and I think... Ooh, no, Ratttz gets it. That's also scary. If you fire a chain you did not mean to, you might not be able to play the next skew. Ooh, and this high gravity and the board is so tall. Can you make that clear? No, the piece spawns too.
Oh wow, yeah, the piece is spawning so low.
Oh, I think that was a KO.
Yep, that was a ghost row KO, I think.
I see. I did not know. Okay, that's information. Unseen tech question mark? Okay. Ooh, that red tech on Digi's side. That was really that tuck was really nice.
Yeah, using the split piece as well is kind of key to doing interesting and cool things in this game. So Digi with an early lead again. Not sure what they're setting up for here. Oh, that's a nice chain. Ooh.
Digi's doing these
chain
fancy.
clear.
Let's see.
Ratttz dealing with so many of those fast pieces.
I will say, I think Ratttz is planning on leaving a lot of 2 pieces around to hopefully... Oh, that tuck was... Oh, that was nice. But I think they're leaving a lot of 2 matches around in case the diamond piece shows up. Which I think there are other ways to build it other than that piece, but it is the easiest way to build it.
Yeah, it's definitely possible to do without the 4 long single color piece, but it is quite difficult.
Okay. Digi?
Oh wow, that chain for Digi.
Okay. I think... Oh, Ratttz thought they were getting that blue piece and did not get it. I think they need that blue to dig down. I think they might be pivoting. Yeah, I'm feeling the pivot right now. Digi's just getting being able to downstack.
Yep, and then gets the 4 yellow piece from Ratttz. Rattz's board is very cluttered, and the ceiling's starting to go down.
Mm-hmm. And especially where those pieces are in column 5, I'm scared that they will be ceilinged out. Oh, but no, they have the downstack. They have the answer.
Oh, but Digi gets the blue clear. Essentially resets their board.
Mm-hmm.
They're behind in virus count, but have a much cleaner board.
Ooh, Ratttz gets it! Ooh, everything downstack. Tide of the match completely turned now. Ooh, uses that piece for the downstack chain to eradicate that. Oh, that fast piece. Ooh, how's the answer to dig down that fast piece, the forced misdrop, though? Great.
Oh my goodness. Digi with the fast pieces. Can't do anything with this yellow.
Unfortunate. Ratttz is not going to let off the pressure.
Got another 4 in a row piece and couldn't do anything with it.
Ooh, I think Ratttz might have been able to use that in like the last columns to make that clear.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, did you miss the opportunity to use the yellows?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ooh.
Ratttz on her last virus clear.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to drop that big mess she has cleared up, or built up over here.
I think a lot of this is a big chain. Ooh, it was a big chain. Oh, that was hype. Okay. Let's see.
So Ratttz up 2-0. Digi once again with a quick start.
Trying to... Okay, ooh. I think setting up a chain with those yellows on Rattz's side, but Digi is quickly getting rid of these viruses.
Yep, both players making their way down.
These speed pieces just get so scary because you'll get them when you least expect it. Ooh, that tuck was very fancy. I like that. And then the chain, the 3 chain. Oh, that L-shaped clear was very nice from Digi. Let's see. I think Digi might be trying to do a chain with this yellow virus. Ooh, but I think they cut it off. Rattt's getting pretty tall on the board, though.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is meant to be a big chain.
Are yellows the trigger, possibly?
But it looks like they might have been. But it was broken up. So just down stacking everything away now.
Okay. Ooh, a T-spin? Ooh. Ooh, I think Ratttz wants that. Yeah, gets the yellow eradicates.
Yep, got the yellow.
Look, sometimes if the board's looking bad, you could just play to the diamond. Ooh, that clear, the chain causing the gravity, and Digi gets to get that down stack.
They definitely needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Ratttz not able to use the reds. And even had the setup there to do a manual 6 in a row.
Mm-hmm. I did see that. I didn't notice that. You're right. Okay. Very close on virus count. It's just Digi's board's looking a little more accessible.
Yeah, but if Ratttz can either eliminate reds or blues, she might be able to downstack this pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Even with the fast gravity, Rattt's still able to get that. Ooh. Oh, and gets the yellow.
Oh, got the yellows. Probably not the color she wanted, but it will work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and freeze up the yellows? That's fantastic. And I think... Ooh, doesn't get that piece. I'm not sure if they were planning on getting that all blue piece. Ooh, did not have a place for that already either. Digi starting to downstack. It's getting really close. Gets the plus shape. Who's gonna get this yellow? Digi gets the yellow. Oh, but the fast gravity!
The fast gravity! Couldn't do anything with it.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Still couldn't do anything.
Oh man. And both players just getting messed up by this gravity. Ooh, who's gonna get this piece? Ratttz does. And this frees up the whole board. Ooh, double dipped on it? Yo.
Okay, that pretty much seals the game.
Yeah, that seals the deal. The double dipping of the item. Oh, and gets the yellow again.
Oh my goodness.
That's
what if her entire board just disappeared?
they came to throw down. They said, look, they said they weren't gonna sweat. That was some sweat. That was hype. That was a good game. Good game to both players.
Jeez. Thank you, everybody. This game rules, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody's already taken care of it. So looking at the bracket, I'm going to be up against itsaMeliaSMB next. Are we going to be streaming shoboru v Raz? We're going to wait on our...
up to our TOs.
Our incredible TOs. Listen, chat, we're just as mysterious as... You know, we don't know either. Like, it's all mystery to us. I'm looking forward to what
not
Kirk...
mystery bracket.
It's true, it's not mystery bracket. Also remember, at the end of the bracket, or now, please thank our wonderful volunteer TO, Kirk Gamer.
Thank you, Kirk.
Okay, we're gonna be watching the shoboru v Raz match. I find this game extremely hard to control. Like,
especially with the high gravity, it can get really out of hand.
The controls are pretty rough. We're playing at a very high level, so the amount of chaff that you can generate can easily top yourself out. It's very funny in that way. I'm gonna spectate this.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk the Clerk, incredible.
Oh, we're going into single player mode?
Oh, Natch. Sometimes you gotta play a little single player.
What? That's just the that happens to me when I'm like, okay, you open up the game and you're like, okay, time to training mode, but you're supposed to play with your play with your opponent.
No, it's fine. They can just watch. They're not doing anything. Now we gotta know what tune we're listening to, A, B, C, or the Nightmare Dimension.
I'm for the Nightmare Dimension, honestly.
I will put music on if they turn to put music off. Like,
someone pick off. I don't believe Ratttz. No, you didn't pick off immediately. Oh wait, no, Res.
Incredible. Okay, so we're right in it. This board is actually pretty open. There's a lot of opportunities here for all sorts of shenanigans. Looks like Raz is gonna try and focus on clearing a little bit on the bottom of the board. Doing some cool combos. Cool little chains at the top of the board. Meanwhile, shoboru.
That yellow on shoboru's.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Have to take down.
I guess they're
especially with. Oh, go on.
I guess they'll just take it from underneath. Oh, they managed to clear it.
Okay, that's good. Because especially at the start of the round, if the opponent sees that, you can get ceiling pressured very quickly.
Absolutely. You put the ceiling down through clearing the flash gem, the flashing pieces, correct?
Oh, it's the flashing ones? I thought it was every virus. And then you could raise it by... I'm not too sure. I could be wrong.
I love doing it more, Rune. I just want to apply as much ceiling pressure as possible.
Look. More pressure.
Oh, Raz's board health is so bad. Oh, the top out!
The top out.
When I was saying this game is hard to control, I was not kidding. like you'd be surprised at how few misdrops it takes for your board to just become absolute trash. I just don't even sweat it. I just lean into the garbage dimension, and I'm just like, you know what? It's fine if we have some chaff. I'll steal a 4-piece later. I'll be fine.
Yeah, it has that energy of just I'll play for the diamond and it'll work out.
I will say that as we progress through the bracket, we should see more piece queue fighting. And when that happens, playing for the diamond is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
But Raz is doing an excellent job progressing through this board so far. Shoboru's still got like kind of a mountain of chaff in the middle of the board. But Raz is looking poised to just keep clearing these viruses, no problem.
And let's... I think ooh, nice chain from shoboru's side, down stacking some of this board. I think if they get the 2 yellows for those 2 viruses, they might be able to do a pretty nasty down stack as well on shoboru's side. Raz just not stopping with this pressure with chains and viruses.
Yeah, she's looking much more comfortable with a board this low. I would not be surprised if we see a few more top outs as the night progresses. When you're at top board in this, your life is like in the balance. Like
Okay.
Oh, shoboru's got this mountain of chaff. She really needs to draw a 4-piece. Start building up pairs so that way she can actually like use it. And ideally they're vertical pairs.
Ooh, unless they're trying, I think I see. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw they were trying to do a manual 6 clear.
Yeah, that's pretty good if you're cracked. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a baby. Ooh.
Who gets it? Let's
Hell
see.
yeah.
Come on. Everything chain. Let's go.
Oh, huge.
Very huge.
But it's
Raz
too
has
little,
two
too
chain.
late. Woods is easier to control than tap. There, I said it. Mods, can you ban this creature? Can you... Oh, she is a mod? You're telling me she's a mod.
Mods, can you get a D-mod?
This starting board is like so light and open that both players have actually really opened up the center board really fast. So I have a feeling the chain pressure is not going to matter so much, and it's going to be about efficiency, clearing these viruses as fast as possible, and just general good fundamentals. Raz has a three virus count lead, but, you know, a bad piece queue here, a misdrop there, you know, that can change very quickly. Quota is kind of fake here until it isn't.
I will say, even though Raz has a lead on the virus count, shoboru's board is looking a little more accessible to these viruses.
Oh, for sure.
I think they're making a chain. Yep, they're chaining so they can access this virus.
The right side is now clear for Raz. Poised to take this round, but has to get through kind of a wall of chaff. I guess we're choosing to chain through it.
Which is fair.
Yeah. Ooh. Got 50-50'd by the piece queue. One of the funny things about this game is that you kind of can't see what piece you've drawn until it's already on your board. The 4-piece. Who's got it? Oh, there's
Well, they
two
both
of
got
them.
it. Same frame. Same frame. That was hype.
How did that happen?
I think if you do it the same frame, it does that.
That's wild. That's ceiling pressure too. Getting pretty rough near the end of the round. Here we are, Raz on match point. Doing some efficient clearing. Or piloting the Y.
Yo, the Y, like when you can pilot the Y, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Y pilot. I could use the piece.
Hell yeah.
I will say, Raz's board is looking nice, but this column 5 and 6, I'm a little, even though the board's not that low yet, I'm a little worried about the pieces. And as I say that, the pieces are gone.
Yeah, Raz's style is so clean. Like, it's kind of remarkable.
But they're cool, calm, collected. They know where they want to drop these pieces. Ooh, let's go with a down stack. That's going to make the pieces pretty fast on Shoboru's side of the lead. Ooh.
Oh, shoboru's really was looking for that, like, clear 3 viruses at once, piloting the little green, but it didn't quite work out.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that tuck was pretty nasty. Okay. On shoboru's column 4 is looking a little scary. I'm gonna say it.
She does have a vertical 2 ready to go if she manages to find... There it is! Oh, yeah, we're out of here.
We're out of here. It's probably one of a different color, though. It's still good, but... Oh, no, they're like... Ooh, I'm downstacking now. Oh.
We do a little bit of piloting here. You know, this is pod racing right here.
This is pod racing. Okay.
If shoboru can keep up this pace, well...
That was fresh. Ooh, and they get this... Does this count? It does count.
I feel like Raz is a little too far ahead.
Yep. It really depends on if there's a misdrop trying to clear this red, but I do not believe, especially with the pieces. Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think they got it now, yep.
Alright, well, after a little spooky intro, Raz manages to do the old reverse sweep and takes the match. Congratulations, Raz. And of course, we're playing a double elimination bracket, so shoboru will be entering the alternative bracket. And we'll be playing on later in losers round 2. Meanwhile, our updated bracket for round 2, we have Roonespism v Raspberryfloof, and then me against itsaMeliaSMB. Our hardworking TO is on his way, grabbing those match results, sending out those match calls. Thank you so much for your work, Kirk.
Thank you so much.
And yes, God bless the ring, Amelia.
Wait, there's a ring? What?
God bless the ring, Rodrick. You know.
I don't know.
Juicy.
I only see squares here. I don't see any rings.
Juicy won't let it go that I've been playing Urgas. And so naturally, we just have to bless the ring every day, you know? God bless the ring. Looks like it's going to be me v Amelia in a second. This matchup terrifies me. Amelia is quite the Dr. Mario player.
She's very cracked in basically any chain game.
Mm-hmm.
Ratttz, before you go,
yeah.
Round counter.
Round counter? It's winner's round 2. That's right. I have to... Where's the thing? It's in... I have to go hunt it down. It's winner's round 2. We did it. We're champions.
You did it. Now, if Fightcade would do it and let me join. Please, Fightcade, I don't want to be in the void dimension.
We're just on C Gaming today?
C is good. Are you saying C is a bad song? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just, you know.
Ratttz 2023.
Well, I think Amelia brought her A game.
Oh. Let's go. Ooh, I believe Ratttz was trying to pilot the Y, but I do like that setup for the yellows into the blues into those yellows. That'll be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. And Let's see, Amelia. Ooh.
Amelia 4 clears at once. Incredibly efficient gameplay. There's the reds. Decides not to clear more reds.
Ooh, tuck. Oh.
Oh, fails the tuck.
Hate to see it. Hopefully there... I do see Ratttz is setting up for the 2 clears. I do see the 2 clears are populating the board now.
Yep. Plenty of just surviving to the diamond. Unfortunately, it does not get the double red. Or the super red. However many red? 4 red. That time.
4 red. Okay. Ratttz down to 1 red virus. Amelia behind on the counter.
Oh, I got the side switched.
Oh, oops.
Amelia's on the left. I've been commenting backwards the whole round.
Happens to be all the time. All the time.
Oh, Amelia!
Amelia did have the eye spin, but the eye spin does what it wants in all the games.
I do not know what the rotations are in this game, and there
They're
are no kicks.
so funny.
Amelia doing this 2-chain with the Hellfire at the start? Very clean? But Ratttz also piloting this Y.
Ratttz getting the early lead here. Amelia setting up for a complicated chain here. Okay, that does work when she clears the yellows.
And then once this yellow is cleared, I think the whole thing goes. Yeah.
Yep. So plenty of pressure for Ratttz in terms of fast pieces coming up here, but unfortunately didn't really advance Amelia's board state much. And Ratttz has just been eating away at these fires clears. That one fast piece just completely broke the setup that Amelia was going for.
Yeah, these fast pieces are not here to play. They're very rude. Ooh.
Oh no!
But the pressure.
That's already threatening match point here.
I do think I see a shift in Amelia's game plan. I do see some chain setups, but I do notice more focus on the down stack with them.
Yeah, definitely. Much less fancy chaining going on here. Oh, wow.
This column 4 for Ratttz is a little high, a little scary, and has multiple colors, so ceiling might be a possibility. Especially if a few fast pieces land over there.
Yep, Amelia's also got a little bit of a tall spire here. 3 from the right. I guess this is a 10-column game, isn't it? Very wide.
Wide. Ooh, this chain from Ratttz? I think Amelia with the Spire right now is deciding just, I'll clear it. It'll... Oh! Gets the Ratttz wasn't able to get that piece due to being in the chain hit stun. Amelia has this fire, but it doesn't really matter if they just clear under it.
Yeah, she's just clearing everything under it, and she is 10 viruses ahead right now.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely just all-out efficiency this game. Even getting the four pieces. Although Ratttz does get one.
Doesn't have any. Doesn't have a 6-match ready in the chamber though.
Alright, Amelia with some more chaining, adding some pressure while she builds up a way to clear these last 3 viruses.
Mm-hmm.
Now down to 2. Oh, doesn't quite have room for that. Oh, but could clear it with the... Oh, just clears the yellows away?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the smarter decision. Now her board was ready.
Ooh.
But the misdrop!
The misdrop. Clears it up though. Not too bad. And I think Amelia takes it. Yep, gets the piece.
Yep, that'll do it.
Came back.
It's starting to come back.
Setting up these reds over here. Amelia. Both players. Just 1 virus difference. Very efficient for both of them. But
yep.
It seems that Ratttz is carrying that momentum. Oh, never mind. Amelia clearing 3 viruses in 4 now. The speed is crazy.
Yep, and Amelia's board is a lot more balanced, but because of that, it's a little bit higher than Ratt's'. See if that makes any difference as we get into some more fast piece pressure. Amelia clearing a route down to the bottom.
Very good. If there was a misdrop with that Y, the ceiling definitely would have been dangerous. It still is. Oh, I think. Oh, Ratttz was deliberating where to put that.
I couldn't tell if that was a misdrop or if Amelia just decided at the last moment to discard that piece.
And Amelia just continuing this efficient virus eradication. Ratttz is not too far behind though, and ooh, the diamond's coming up. Doesn't have a blue in the chamber though.
But Amelia does.
Ooh, and this chained a whole lot. And even though the virus count is only 3 away, Amelia's board is just so clean right now. Ooh, gets the blue though! Ooh, that's a nice way to clear that. And just like that, back in the game.
Yep. Still anybody's round.
Ooh, is there a way to do this?
No, nope, not quite. Just decides to take it on the bottom piece. Force some more ceiling pressure on Amelia.
Very close, just 1 difference on the virus counter.
Oh, that chain for Amelia was so sweet.
Ratttz with their own downstack chain. And these fast pieces, they're not really getting to... Ooh.
Alright, Amelia keeping her board clean, but Ratttz getting the yellows.
And having the resources to use it on top of that.
But it may not matter, Amelia. One virus remaining. Just needs a blue.
Gets the blue. Final game. Oh man. Do you think the masks are just like hanging out in the shadows? It's popping up. Very good piloting from Amelia. Piloting, while it looks cool and is very efficient, can lead to very scary misdrops that'll mess up your board for a pretty long time. When that yellow, not gonna have a good way to clear that yellow on Amelia's side for a little bit, unless they get a diamond. Ratttz is catching up on quota.
Yeah, but Amelia doing some good down stacking. The middle of her board is pretty open again. And now has a way to clear the yellow again.
Oh yeah, now it's definitely super open. Are they gonna go for a clear on the yellow?
Not yet. Just some more down stacking first. But if she gets a double yellow piece, I think she'll probably take the opportunity. And here's one. Kyobi, if I remember right, attacks in this game are, when you do chains, it makes your opponent's next piece fall at a fixed, faster rate, which gets even faster as you go on in the game. And clearing the flashing pieces, I don't remember exactly what it does. I want to say it permanently increases gravity for your opponent?
Oh, is that what it does? Because I thought the viruses raised the board, so it could do that. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and I think clearing any of the, like, virus or target pieces raises or lowers your board in comparison to your opponent.
Nice. Let's see.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of info that I know about for this game.
I do think most of the info is going to be at Puzzle Wednesday for this game.
Just need that puzzle wiki to exist someday. Amelia down to her last virus.
But a little bit of a downstack is needed to get to it. I think they might be going for a chain with the reds and the yellows.
Maybe. Giving Ratttz time to catch up. Oh, that didn't really clear it up any.
Yeah, that might... That's gonna be... Ooh, very dangerous play.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the 4 in a rows yet.
Yeah,
oh, Amelia going for the 6 in a row here. Fishing for a double blue. Still doesn't get one. Finally gets one, but has to break it apart.
So Ratttz taking the blue like this.
Gets the double blue. But didn't really give her access yet.
We'll just need to clear these
yellows.
Oh no, the blues don't connect! The
oh no!
So close!
You've gotta be kidding me!
That was crazy.
GG's.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for playing, Amelia. Oh my god. You don't really see it in the spectating, I think, but I really started feeling the Wi-Fi after a point, and I'm just like, oh my god.
That's it. Go into the Wi-Fi zone.
Listen, the Wi-Fi warriors, they're out for blood. You know,
they're out for your yellow and red connection.
they are looking for you. Your packets, they're getting lost, baby.
They're gonna eat them like this. Nom nom.
Absolutely. And we'll have a little bracket update for you. Looks like Digi has been eliminated 3-0 by our very own MasaQueen. Very strong player. Amelia has left for the other bracket up against Shoboru later. And then in round 2, waiting, we have Roonespism v Raspberryfloof. Still just hanging out.
Still chilling.
Still chilling. It looks like we're going to be watching the Raz v Rune matchup. Also, for the record, I've never stolen a game. I'm just totally an honest gamer. I've never taken anything. Yes, clearing 6
honest plays.
Yeah, the most honest. Speaking of bad ping, being trapped in the packet loss dimension, Rune is connecting to us all the way from Australia. So this may be a little bit funny, but we've finally seen the debut of Music B. That's right, we have a whole 3 songs to listen to.
I mean, there is a 4th option you're not really bringing up.
No. I'm not forgetting anything. Both these players playing a little bit patient up front. They want to open up their stack, so that way they don't pile on the chaff right on top. Both these players are capable of chaining their opponent into oblivion, so it's very important that they their stacks ready to clear viruses. You can't just expect to throw pieces at this and expect it all to work out. The 4th clear piece doesn't come until later in the game, so I don't think I've ever seen it until you pass the 2-minute mark.
I see.
Raz has a bit of a virus lead at 13 to 18.
Let's see. Both players, basically every clear I'm seeing is leading into a chain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no reason to let your opponent play the game normally.
Yeah. If you can make a clear to make their board much worse if possible.
What if you made your opponent just have an absolute dog shit time? Just have a terrible one.
Look, I would never do anything of the sort.
Rune did draw the blue 4. Oh, we got a red 4 for Raz, but not quite poised to take advantage of it, unfortunately. But denying it to Rune is actually way more important, I think. Rune would have loved to draw that.
Especially after they just did a natural 6 clear with the blues. And the amount of ceiling pressure in that column 3, that's a little scary.
This is looking kind of dicey for Raz. She really needed that yellow 4 to... Ooh.
It's getting close in this fire.
Oh, Raz is so close. Oh my god, look at this. What? Get out of here!
No.
Clutching victory from the jaws of defeat, Raz. We're back in it. Piloting the blue to go grab 2 viruses at once. Raz is, they're neck and neck. I love how, you know, this game, everything's sort of in advanced setup, as it were. Like, like, you're like, yeah, the board's pretty bad, but, like, if they're cracked, they could probably pull something out, you know?
Look, there's only, happy accidents.
It's true. Raz is one short of getting the incredible 6 clear without the long bar.
The long bar.
The old long bar. Listen, I've never not watched, like, I'm not saying I've never watched a classic Tetris World Championship, you know? And this game is old enough to be a classic Tetris. Like, how is it not a classic? Look at it.
Look. When are they? Look. When are they gonna throw this in the rotation? I'd watch.
See?
That'd be kind of sick.
Rune, bit of a virus lead, but quota may be fake. I mean, the board is also very accessible for Rune. Just needs to find a bit more action.
This the kind of structure in column 4 for Raz. Oh, but gets the red. Destroys red from the whole board. Does the diamond. He takes this. Ooh, takes the piece like that. Very nice. Very clean. And again, players are neck and neck. They definitely... Neither player wants to give an inch to the other.
But that was a huge tempo swing in Raz's favor. Like, she was, like, multiple viruses behind, but now... Looking to get back into this match. Looking to do this green chain for these yellow pieces, but... I had to sort of futz at the pieces for a little too long. Letting Rune build a second lead. But it's just a slight lead.
Ooh, not chain. Quota becoming very more real as the seconds pass.
Yeah, you can really feel the 1 virus lead in the late game. Oh, Raz missing the spin! That's so rough. Can do a little bit of tucking to, Oh, but the pressure from Rune preventing some of these tucks from happening. Okay, we got the red piece on lock. Rune on his last virus just needs to find a yellow piece to fit in there. We're gonna chain into it.
You got to, because it's at some point the opponent is definitely going to play only to the next cue. True. If you're that close.
Ooh, it's kind of a scary start.
Yeah, well, very scary start. Pilots the I believe there was a miss spin or an attempted spin there that didn't work out. Okay, chooses to pilot the yellows over there to clear them at the bottom of the board. But Raz doing a natural 6 clear.
Let's go. That's huge.
Very huge. And this down stack. Both players so good at doing these pilots, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Raz has a monumentally huge lead here, but you should not count Rune out. Quota, yeah, do not count Rune out. Rune bullies me in bracket all the time. The chaff is starting to build up for Raz. He has to find a way out of here. We're doing a little bit of chaining to get through it. But it's still a little bit dicey for Raz. It's like eating away at her quota lead. Dealing with all of this chaff. Oh, this chain! Ridiculous!
Yes. And just like that, both players at the same virus amount. Wow.
Relax. Chill.
Take the chill pill. And then pilots the red in there. Yeah. Come on.
This is an unnecessary level of violence.
Ooh, and another 3 change so they clear that yellow down there. And Rune, it's getting a little scary at the top. The ceiling becoming very real. Looking for a long bar. Gets it, but no action on the board for it.
We're back to having a chaff issue for Raz.
Who gets the long bar? Not same frame. Chooses to discard it.
That long bar would have been huge for Rune. It would have gotten him back into the game, but the denial from Raz really cementing this lead. Okay, we have a blue long bar for Rune. Didn't really go anywhere, so Raz is poised to take this round. Especially since the chaff for Rune is starting to pick up. Ooh, we do have a red long bar. Raz just has to capitalize on this tempo.
But these yellows and that red on there is going to be hard to downstack. Definitely all this chaff is... Rune might be able to dig to get to the pieces before Raz can dig down there.
Yeah, she accidentally put 2 pieces of chaff on top of this blue. The shape of the board is not conducive to... Oh, no! Rune!
Don't count it out.
Incredible. Incredible, incredible. Do not count Rune out. The repeated overstacking for Raz, costing her the round. But the pieces were not being particularly kind, and Rune's also the sort of player who will play the piece queue pretty aggressively, if you give him the opportunity to. Raz with a beautiful tuck.
Ooh, and the pilot causes that blue to land in between those red and yellows in column 3.
It's pretty funny, isn't it? You know, what if I just chill here briefly? You know, what if we just hang out?
Just wanted to vibe here. No problem, right?
We have another early game virus lead for Raz.
Ooh, that chaining into the T formation is very slick.
Not quite. Oh my god, never mind. It's just an advanced setup.
I believe Rune is trying to down stack with a chain, but it's getting a little dicey. Getting more than a little dicey. Because I do think if the board gets any lower, that stuff in columns 6 through 10 might be bad. But gets the diamond. Never mind. It was fake. Ooh, but that misdrop. Ratttz is going to be able to take advantage of that.
Rune is rapidly gaining ground after wiping out a bunch of colors, but Raz is looking a little buried under this Jaff. These chains are pretty great, but I don't think Rune's in a position where chain damage matters. Ooh, we have a wild for Raz. We're still struggling to capitalize and just finish our food here. Rune at a single virus left.
And gets the double blue piece and takes it.
Oh my god. GG's.
GG's.
Okay. Wowzers. Wowzers. So the TOs are tabulating. Nothing on stream. Nothing on stream? Sorry, I was added about something. Okay. So
was that match not on stream?
What do you mean? None of it was on stream?
I'm not sure. I was playing the match, so I wasn't sure.
I can rewatch the match if you if you want. I have the link. I have the replay. It doesn't matter. Our wonderful TO is tabulating the results. Looks like Rune is going to be joining me in winners finals. This is round 2. We have itsaMelia v shoboru, Raspberry v MasaQueen. We'll be underway with some of these matches shortly. In the meantime, check out this cool art brought to you by Kayat7. Most recent game, Mix Up at the Factory. You can get it at itch.io right now. I'm a big fan of this game. It's a bit like Yoshi's Cookie. If you've ever played that one. It looks like
right.
me v
Looks
Rune,
like...
huh?
Yep, going into the winners finals.
It's just a bit like Yoshi's Cookie, Kayat. It's just a bit. Oh, we're actually in winners finals. I'm waiting on some eyeballs so our commentators can join us. Join us in the gamer dimension. GLHF.
Alright, pretty flat opening board here. It means that the flashing pieces will be buried for a little while. With the exception of that red one that's kind of just open from the beginning. Rune taking advantage of the clutteredness to clear a bunch of the virus pieces at the start. Ratttz clearing out the center of the board with a big chain. Alright, Rune finally having the middle of his board cleared up too. So pretty even looking for now. And neither player really feeling too much pressure except in the chain department. Ratttz doing a couple of quick chains here, getting ahead in viruses. That blue in the bottom left for Ratttz looks a little buried. Now she took the time, cleared it out. Just has the 4 on the right and left. Rune has 10 left, but a much cleaner board. Ratttz forced to discard a bunch of pieces that she can't use to dig these yellows out. Alright, chains into the left one. Rune doing his best to stop her from clearing this last group of 2. But the tuck will do it. Game 1 to Ratttz. Oh, this board is so set up for chaining. So many groups of 2 right above each other. Alright, Ratttz going for the double clear there with the splitting of the L piece. Into another chain. Into another chain. Pretty sizable lead so far. Oh, that was such a smart way of playing that. Here's the yellow from below. And despite all these chains and all this pressure, Rune's just been keeping up in virus count, only 1 behind. And honestly, a more accessible board in general than Ratttz's. Those center viruses for Ratttz would be very difficult to reach. Alright, spins the L, clears the red. And chains into the yellow. 4 viruses left for each player. Ratttz is all on the right. Rune's a little more spread out. Oh, Rune, the misdrop on the yellow. While Rune's bottom right piece looks cluttered, there's a chain that will clear all the way down to it if he can just clear underneath. But Ratttz putting on the ceiling pressure. Oh, that does work. Okay. The 5 chain from Rune. And Ratttz fighting to clear this last piece. Doesn't get the piece she wanted. 1 versus 1 now. Who will clear that bottom right? It's Ratttz. 2-0 start. Rune fighting to stay out of loser's bracket. Oh, Rattz's board is so messy at the top. While that blue would clear it all, she needs a very specific piece to clear it. And she may not get the opportunity with these fast pieces coming in. Oh, Rune! The top out! What happened?
Oh no. Yeah, I guess just a little bit of fast piecing, like just a single misdrop happened to block off the spawn point. Wow, that's brutal. You know, Tetris 2 really does giveth and taketh away. Oh my god, what a shame. But Rune will be heading on down to losers finals, waiting to bully whoever manages to wander all the way up through losers bracket. We have 1, 2, 3-ish matches to go.
It's the loser's gauntlet left.
It's true. It's actually really funny. Last time we ran this game, it was an utter slog. I thought I was going to die. Like, I was just like, oh, please let this bracket be over. And today, we're kind of zipping. We're kind of zooming. Kind of nice. Alrighty, we're in it. You're gonna be checking out A music for the first time.
I think so.
Oh, what a funny board. It's so low and dense. Every random board in this game is just a perfect, beautiful snowflake. Raz has this huge pile driver chain. Sending on pressure over to Masa, who's a little bit of a lead. But pressure is going to be just rolling in soon. Give me 1 second. All right. Raz's board health and a slight virus lead certainly puts her ahead, but Masa does have doubles of various colors open. So if a long bar does happen to show up, She'll be poised to come right back into this game. Meanwhile, for Raz, the chaff is starting to pile up, but, you know, if I've learned anything from watching Raz's previous games, it's an advanced setup. It could be anything. It's only a 3-color game. Wow. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. That's incredible. Doing the natural 6 clear? Unreal. Get out of here. Masa getting the long bar twice, but nothing in the chamber here. This is a little unfortunate. Though, like, Masa could regain this ground pretty straightforwardly. This yellow long bar for Masa is really great for her tempo. Raz continues to apply its pressure. Masa would find a way to do a Pochi clear. That's the most Masa thing I've heard all day. A lot of Raz's pieces are kind of buried. Though, I say it's kind of buried, but she honestly just needs a yellow in the right place, and then it should just open right on up. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I suppose I don't understand the intention, then. No, Masa's really struggling to get a word in. Stuck with this huge group of viruses on the right. This pressure from Raz is extremely uncomfortable to play in. Like, one of the things I don't think, you know, that you appreciate, Chad, is just how brutal the rotation system in this game is. It just feels a little bit funny, a little bit slow, and so you're only going to get so many opportunities to perform tucks throughout a given match. And Raz has opened up the left side. There are a bunch of viruses. Looking great. Unfortunately, drawn some funny pieces. No way to attack the right-hand side. Ooh, red long bar. Beautiful. Beautiful from Raz. Was a really inventive way to use the long bar. That did not involve simply wiping out a bunch of colors. We're still hunting for a way into this stack. For her. The last virus is just very challenging to get to. It's always been that way. But meanwhile, Masa's just buried in chaff. This pressure is unrelenting. Oh. Interesting. Raz didn't take the chain. You have some ceiling damage floating back and forth. This one virus in the corner is proving Raz's nemesis here. Okay. She's trying to do her best to keep column 9 open. So that way, whenever she stacks onto... And now we've replaced the red with a blue. This pressure from Masa is definitely making it hard to do anything. And Masa has somehow regained composure. killed 4 viruses. Now at 2. This pressure rolling in. We call it blue Firebird. I know, it's like a teal color. So you get to pick either green or blue. I think we call it blue because it's blue in the SNES version. So to keep parity with the different versions, we say blue. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying your time here at Puzzle Wednesday. You still, Masa, buried under a mountain of chaff. She really needs to draw a long yellow. Would really help out here. Meanwhile, Raz, still foiled by this single virus. The virus that simply will not die. Simply refuses. I don't know if maybe Masa's playing the peace queue like really aggressively. I do want to emphasize, it is extremely awkward to see what your next piece is going to be. Because, oh, Raz has finally managed to unbury column 10 virus. Cleared it, take the round. You can't see your piece until it's on the screen. So that in combination with ceiling pressure makes it very difficult to plan your movement. Especially as gravity picks up later into the game. And both these players are they're going to have some trouble as they progress through this board. It's deeply imperative that they get through this top layer of viruses. So that way they can live. I don't know how you feel about living, chat, but I've been told it's quite good. And I recommend that you do that. Speaking of which, Raz, oh my god. She's under a lot of pressure at the moment. Topping out? That counts as a top out? Excuse me? Hello? Wow. Brutal. I thought she just shoved it into the ghost row. This video game is a little mean sometimes. Like, straight up. I'm stunned that you can have your piece spawn and then lose because you stashed it in the ghost row. That is heinous. Like, how dare you? Raz doing an excellent job chaining through some of these pieces. Masa kind of buried under a bit of chaff in columns 4 through 10. Oh, but what an excellent chain into natural 6. Let's go. Huge gaming moment. Resetting tempo. Raz with a 9 virus count lead. Fortunately, there's not a whole lot of action on Raz's board, so just to play a little bit of cleanup here. We're just going to chain through some of our chaff and kind of make Masa deal with the consequences. Piloting the Y. Raz continuing with the multi-chain harass. Trying to figure out what our next move is. We have a 11 virus count lead for Raz. Okay. We have a long bar out for Masa, clearing up these blues. But the ceiling pressure is looking heinous. Especially with this repeated fast-falling garbage from Raz. We have a blue long bar out, but nothing in the chamber for Masa. She desperately needed that. Oh, we're chaining. It's funny how sometimes the chat... Okay, we have a red long bar for Masa. Cleaning up all these reds. Chaining. Raz is kind of waiting on a double yellow piece from somewhere. Opting to take it from the top instead, just to keep tempo, which I agree with. Natural 6 for Raz. Cleaning up these reds. Chaining a bazillion times. And taking the round. Excellent play from both involved. But Raz, that natural 6, beautiful. Oh, I saw it. I was tempted too. The single red attached piece piloting it into these group of reds on the left, on the right rather. Oh, Raz is going for it. Yeah, let's go. Huge. That feels great every time you do it. Okay, cool. Piloting various portions of the Y to get a natural 6 on blues for Raz. Beautiful play so far. Developing a virus lead. Meanwhile, Masa, the chaff is starting to build up. You have a red dependency in column 4 that kind of scares me. Oh, we have a fast top out. Raspberryfloof taking the game 3-1. Congratulations, Raz. And also, shout outs to MasaQueen. Yeah, of course. Shout outs to MasaQueen, our one of our illustrious TOs who taking a break, just relaxing tonight, playing a little bit of Tetris 2. We have
It's Friday mode.
It sure is Friday
it's relaxing mode.
Hell yeah! We got the fuzzy socks on. We gonna eat some za. You know, we got all our arcade sticks out. That's the
it's
wrong
the round
Tetris
1
one.
run back too.
Yeah. Shobo's been waiting for you. Just been chilling out in loser's bracket, waiting for that run back. We're back in it. Raz has a bit of the gauntlet ahead of her. Wrapped up her match against MasaQueen, now against shoboru, and whoever wins this match has to face off Rune. Or are we going to the nightmare dimension? Are we experiencing fear? We're contemplating. Oh, okay. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put on other music now. You have no idea. We're gonna let it rock for now, I think. Alrighty. Kind of a mess for Raz so far. But nothing dire. The center of the board is open, which means that there's a lot of action available. So even if things are a little bit dicey, it really does not matter. And all of that gets cleared up. We have access to the center of the board, no problem. Meanwhile, shoboru chaining through some of these viruses, but the center is a little bit clogged still. We're still working our way through it. Cool little tuck from Raspberryfloof. Planning our next move. Shoboru. Beautiful spin. Doing these sort of like these spins where you have like no gap or whatever with a singleton piece, with a double piece, that's surprisingly hard. It's not easy. And with these slightly janky controls, it's very easy to mess up. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back in it. Raz has got a bunch of vertical 2s lined up. So you know what? A red long bar would go a long way towards improving her board. She does have a 2-virus lead, but, you know, quota's kind of fake still. I know we're in the single-digit territory, but, you know, Shoboru is 1 yellow long bar away from turning this match completely around. Here it is! Who's got it? Shoboru has it immediately. Let's go. Chaining through the whole board. We took a bunch of viruses out on our way out. Raz drawing the 4 long bar. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even do anything. Huge virus deficit now. A yellow long bar for Raz. Oh, the pressure from Shoboru. Forcing her to misdrop it. Blue long bar for Raz. Hopefully this can help regain some of the tempo that she had lost from the yellow long bar for Shoboru. Now just Shoboru has to just finish her food. This pressure from Raz is not insignificant. When your opponent draws a long bar, you are sort of in the Oki dimension. You will be stuck there with fast pieces forever. Beautiful chain from Shoboru, taking that piece in a really funny way. Red long bar for Raz. We're chaining through the chaff. It's neck and neck, 3-2. But these viruses are very accessible for Raz. Has to find a way. Okay, a single yellow will do it. We're going to chain into it. This is a photo finish. Shoboru taking the round. While Raspberryfloof is still in the clearing animation. Let's go. Huge. Huge. These are the kinds of plays you find in the Nightmare Dimension. You don't want to go there. There's killers out here. There's violence. We're into our next match. Shoboru. Slight virus lead, but I don't think it's going to matter just yet. Raspberryfloof chaining. Chaining. Looking for advantage. Beautiful chain from Shoboru. What was a small virus lead is now widening. Oh, Shoboru. I didn't actually see that move. She found it effortlessly. Raz has found a little bit more tempo, but there's a lot of chaff high up on the board, and the ceiling pressure is not to be underestimated. Clearing a flashing piece does appear to be relieving some of the ceiling pressure. The remaining flashing pieces are all at bottom board. Okay, we got one. Healing that ceiling. Hey, Lucentai, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing some Tetris 2 in bracket. We're actually not in losers finals. We're in losers round 4. Question mark? Checks the challenge page. Losers round 3. My bad. Our video editor is going to kick me later. Oh, beautiful clear from Raspberryfloof, taking both groups. Raz has managed to find a way back into this game. And pressure going out. But easy chains for Raz. Now Raz just has to finish this food. We're doing some huge chaining. Apply that pressure to Shoboru, who does not react too well to being pressured. We got one of those advanced setups over here. Oh my god, the tuck? Get out of here. Unnecessary. The piece shapes are pretty funny. I love the Y piece. How can you not love the Y piece? Look at it. What a nightmare. Shoboru. Shoboru is maybe a double blue, a double red. From returning to this game, Raz has shown us that sometimes this chaff can become kind of an obstacle for her. We've cleared another flashing piece, chaining into the blue, taking the round. I admit it, I didn't see the chain. Oh, funny spin from Raz. Okay. We're neck and neck. We're neck and neck in the spooky dimension. No music, only vibes. That's not true. We got the rotate sound. Shout out to the rotate sound. We love it. Raz's board is a little disorganized, but is still sending pressure out. And chaining in the early game is really strong, actually, because of how high up on the board. You'd be surprised. It's not necessarily that you're in danger of topping out. It's also that having to deal with a lot of chaff also just eats up your tempo. But beautiful chain from Shoboru, closing some of this gap. Oh, they just keep on coming. We're now back neck and neck. Ooh. Oh, nothing in the chamber for Raz. Weren't able to find any action on the blue long bar. They're doing a little bit of funny chaining. Oh, beautiful, beautiful long bar for Raz. Clearing a bunch of viruses, resetting tempo. It's not necessarily just that, you know, you clear off your garbage. You also put your opponent under immense pressure, right? You send over a bunch of fast pieces. Because you chain when you do the piece. You're poised to chain a lot more because your board is very clean. And then you wipe out a bunch of viruses at the same time. Shoboru is absolutely buried. Just to find a way back into this game. Raspberryfloof with a 10 virus lead. Grabbing these flashing pieces. Is applying even more ceiling pressure. Yellow long bar out, but nothing in the chamber for Shoboru. We're forced to discard it. Another flashing piece for Raspberryfloof. Red long bar out. Nothing in the chamber for shoboru once again. The ceiling pressure. What was just a funny haha at first is now terrifying. We have yellow long bar out. No value. Yeah, that's ceiling pressure. We have a top out. Why finish your food when your food finishes itself? Oh, Raz looking for a funny spin, but it's quite difficult. I won't lie to you, chat. I have a 50-50 shot of making those. You probably wouldn't make them. Shoboru with a slight virus lead, but I feel like I would prefer to have Raspberryfloof's board. It's a little bit more orderly. A little more action to be found here and there. Ratttz doing a funny little bit of chaining. Oh, this blue in column 5 is super annoying. You would love to chain through these blues, but there's one in the way. Okay, we're going to take it from the right side instead. That's fine. Funny T. Oh, beautiful triple for Raz. We are starting to pile up chaff on some of these viruses. So we may once again run into a must-finish food kind of situation here. Raz can always spend a little bit of time chaining, apply some pressure. Wasn't able to grab as many flashing pieces as earlier, partly because of the, like, mass clearing of a bunch of viruses at once. If you do that, you have fewer opportunities to grab flashing pieces and apply ceiling pressure. A bit of a comeback mechanic, I guess you could say, but not really. Love it when the commentary is not really. We're chaining. Little bit of pressure coming out. Oh, we have a yellow long bar out for Raz. Oh, but it doesn't actually provide any chains? That's so funny. Now we're chaining. We have a red long bar out for shoboru, but no action. Raz looking for a yellow in column 8. How's it getting there? Yeah, red long bar out. Oh, shoboru gets it. Let's reset this pressure. Raspberryfloof with 3 viruses to shoboru's 5. Raz is very close. But once again, we're back into this singleton viruses at the bottom of the playfield. This is a surprisingly hard thing to deal with in this game. But there's no opportunity for Raz to really apply additional ceiling pressure. All the other... Oh, we have another long bar out for shoboru. Oh, the chain for Raz, allowing her to take the game. Congratulations to Raspberryfloof, who's going to stay in the hot seat. We have another match following this one. Raspberryfloof v Roonespism. We're going to be having another run back. But this time, it's going to be Raspberryfloof through losers. After being sent there by Rune in the first place.
Yep.
How are you feeling, Raz?
I'm ready for it.
Hell yeah. So it's going to be our favorite Foxen v. The Wonder from Down Under. We're actually in losers finals.
I'm just imagining some like Smash Brothers boxing ring nameplates behind us. All right, here we go.
Alrighty. GLHF to our two competitors. Sorry, I had muted myself in order to take care of something. I was commentating that entire match, and you might have lost it. Kyobi, I would be terrified if there was an animal tablet that crumbled to dust. Rune, going another match up. His pace of play is absolutely blistering. A huge departure from the previous match, he has now gone for targeting exclusively flashing gems, trying to pile up that ceiling pressure. If I periodically dip out chat, it's because I have something in my eye, and I've had it in my eye for the past forever. And it's been really a time. So I'm dying, but I'm trying my best to be here for you, chat. I love you, chat. No, I'm fine. It's just my eyeball. The rest of me is totally intact. Thank you. So the unfortunate reality for Rune in trying to entering Operation Finish Our Food is that we have so many blue dependencies. Because those are the only viruses remaining. He is going to try and take out all these viruses in sequence, prioritizing flashing gems because he just loves this ceiling pressure, and who can blame him? It has won multiple rounds against Raspberryfloof. In this final, he is on match point, threatening to return to go bully me. One virus remaining. To figure out a way to... Looks like he's trying to fish for clearing this yellow from... Slightly funny spot, but... Okay, he's finally drawn it. Oh, no? We're really looking for the right yellow. The exact right yellow. It's here somewhere. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna use the 6 long bar. Okay. Raz. Oh, she's so close, but it doesn't even matter. Rune. Rune. Relax. Chill. Oh, Raz, I'm so sorry. Oh, with a single virus left on the board, we have another heartbreaker. Tetris 2.
A lot of close games tonight.
Yeah. There's been a lot of back and forth tonight. You know. It's going to be me v Rune in grand finals.
Yep.
I am terrified of this match. I feel like I won the first one on a fluke.
I mean, you won 3-0, so it wasn't that much of a fluke.
The way that he's playing has changed. It's spooky. I'm a little spooked.
Don't forget the round.
Oh, GLHF.
You're on round 5, Ratttz.
We are on round 5, but I have this magic button. It's called F3. See? And all our mistakes, they're all forgiven. You know? I have the power to fix it all, you know?
Both players trying to get through this kind of cluttered opening board. Amusingly, Ratttz slowing Rune down with these fast pieces because they're slower than holding down. Rune with the nice 3 chain, clearing out most of his board. Ratttz doesn't really have anything similar, so she'll be dealing with a lot of extra pieces on her board for a while. Ratttz getting down to the bottom, clearing out some flashing pieces, clearing another. But Rune fighting back, refusing to let his board get... Oh, that spin!
I have no idea how that works. I'm as lost as you are. It's just based out of reality.
Alright, Rune, oh no, the blues completely clearing everything from Rune's board. And where he was nearly topped out before, now he has everything open to him. 5 viruses left, all on the right side. But not a lot of easy ways into them because they're stacked in such a strange way. And these chains are moving his structures that he's building to reach them every time he attempts to get there. Okay, one down with a chain. Alright, Ratttz with the blue 6 clear. Empties her board. And more importantly, makes her pieces much easier to reach. Also snipes the yellow piece, denying Rune an easy out, but he's down to 2. Ratttz couldn't get the tuck in. Does get the second chance. Breaks her structure. Rune down to his last piece also. Fishing for that double red. Doesn't get it! Ratttz snipes it! He's just cycling through pieces looking for a double red. And doesn't get it in time! So on to round 2. Ratttz plugs the center of her board, makes it very difficult to reach these flashing pieces. Rune looks like he was attempting to target the blue on the right, but doesn't reach it. Sets up a quite long chain here. Accidentally removes his structure, and again. So the chain is still set up, but it will take a bit of doing to reach. Okay, gets the spin. That should be a nice free chain. And in the meantime, Ratttz has just been steadily clearing her board. Alright, Rune with the large clear of the center, but has a spire in column 6. Absolutely terrifying. He spends some time clearing it, but that's going to put him even farther behind. Oh, he gets the blues, but can't clear with them! And Ratttz gets a 6 clear of her yellows. That's the smart way of doing things. Gets rid of those red viruses on the right. And Rune finally does some work on his board with the red clear. but at this point he's still 10 viruses behind. Ratttz hasn't really focused on ceiling pressure, so he's still got time and room, but there is so much left for him to go through. Let's see if forcing Rattz's ceiling down with all these flashing clears will get him far enough caught up. He's within 5 viruses now, 5 to 9. And Ratttz kind of stuck in her own board again. Rune sniping the reds. Definitely accelerating his play when he sees one of those in the next queue. Except when he can't because of a forced slow piece. Ratttz removing all the blue pieces, clearing up the majority of her board. But unfortunately, removing all the blue pieces means there's nothing left on her board to clear these last 2 blue pieces. A chain takes care of 1, she just needs 2 blues. And to not bury them. Alright. And Ratttz on tournament point. All 3 flashing pieces on this round are in the center, covered with other pieces. But while it's possible to reach them early, it's not particularly easy. So instead, Rune focuses his energy on setting up a nice long chain, slowing Ratttz down for just a bit. Oh, plugs up his middle with that T. I'm not sure where he wanted to take it, but I'm sure it wasn't there. Rattz's board is kind of a mess. Does clear the flashing blue. Putting Rune under a little ceiling pressure, but it's not quite enough to make him sweat yet. And his chains are forcing it back upwards. Oh, but Ratttz forcing it back down. The blue bar does quite a bit for not being a 6 clear. Ratttz sniping the second one. Rune under so much pressure here. Barely has room to even spin his pieces at the top of the board. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Insanely clutch. Healing the ceiling. Putting Ratttz in the blender. But she gets the yellows! Oh my goodness. Okay, Rune clearing out the yellows. Doesn't really help him too much. But does keep the pressure on. Oh, so nice. Double ceiling clear. Or double flashing clear, I mean. This is neck and neck at the last moment. Ratttz has the reds open. Oh my god, and that's it. Absolutely down to the wire that entire last game.
GG's, but also what the? Oh my god, we have a blast here. Thanks for joining us, everybody, for a little bit of Tetris Flash. Tetris 2. About Dr. Tetris? Dr. Mario Tetris 2. We'll call it all of those things. We're going to be chilling out here a little bit longer, I think. But first, before we get into any exhibition matches, we're going to be switching gears and playing a little bit of some lobby matches. If you would like to learn Dr. Tetris and Flash 2, you can log into Fightcade and join us in the lobby. We'll be streaming select matches. But before we get to that, I do want to share with you some of our upcoming events. So if you're looking at March 17th, you are here. You are here. But March 22nd, we have our upcoming King of the Hill Wednesday, Puzzle Wednesday event. And basically we're playing Gyakuten Puzzle Bancho, Puzzly, and Carrion Cross in a King of the Hill format. So the champion of the stream has to defend the stream against all comers who get to challenge the monarch of the stream to any of those 3 games. If you're ever confused about what games we have for you to play that week, you can always type in !playlist in the chat. You will also need to be in the Discord in order to enter our quarter line. That way you can challenge the king of the stream to their next game. After that, hey, March 29th, we got Hanagumi Tyson Columns 2. I think I got that right. On the Dreamcast, it's like Columns and Puzzle Fighter. So if you thought that damage is fake in Puzzle Fighter, well, guess what? It is both more fake and more real in this video game. This game's an absolute hoot. Even if you're not a weeb, I know nothing about this series. I've been told it's legendary. I know nothing about it. But the funny blocks do flash. And there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of deep tech in the game. I highly recommend you check it out, March 29th. April 5th, we have our very first Tricky Towers bracket. So there's going to be a bit of an interesting little new thing for us. We've never actually, Tricky Towers doesn't have spectating. So it's going to be kind of a new thing for us. And we hope that you enjoy it. We'll probably run more games like it if it goes over well. You can also join for that event here using that link. April 12th, we got Hack Match. This is a Zachtronics indie game. Actually, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the shit in my eye. I actually didn't give you all the spiel about Tricky Towers. Tricky Towers is a stacking game a bit like Tetris, except not. You don't want to clear lines. You want to build a really tall tower. And you want to live. Those are the 2 things. You can drop stuff on your opponent. You can solve cool puzzles trying to avoid the death laser. Got a bunch of, it just sort of combines all those game modes into a single challenge. But after that, we have Hack Match, the Zachtronics indie game. You have to go purchase it from zachtronics.itch.io. Thank you, Masa, for grabbing that link. If you've played an uppy downy like Magical Drop 3 or Money Idol Exchanger, then Hack Match is the game for you. It runs on the NES, so it runs buttery smooth with rollback netcode. And it's also just kind of a hoot. It's actually quite different. I would say it's more like, if you've ever played Critter Crunch, it's a bit more like Critter Crunch than the other uppy downies, because you can only hold a single piece at a time. After that, April 19th, we have the best puzzle bobble, Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. This game, it actually deletes a feature that you probably didn't think too hard about. It gets rid of the dividing wall between players, so you can shoot all sorts of annoying shit into your opponent's board. You can steal their drops. You can block them off. You can do all sorts of funny stuff. It's great. It's got a character meta that's kind of unusual because the pieces that you give your opponent, you can access. So you might want to pick a character that is awkward for them to clear, or you might want to pick a character that is easy for you to clear from the opening in the wall. It's a neat game. I recommend you go check it out. I'll have the link for you in the chat in a second. Here it is. Unfortunately, we're not playing Hexian. That's actually all I got for you. That's all, folks. We're going to be heading on back over to the gamer zone. We're just chilling. We're gonna be playing a couple casual games. So if you want to stop on by to the Tetris 2 Flash Zone, I'm gonna play some games. It looks like Rodrick Knee is in the chat. If you'd like to play him, looks like itsaMeliaSMB and Roonespism are in match. So let's go take a peek. Did we actually see these two play earlier tonight? I don't think so. Amelia was in my side of the bracket.
Yep, and then unfortunately lost to shoboru in losers, so
brutal.
Did not meet up with Rune.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna play in the funny level 13. 13 is a pretty high level. I won't lie. Like, oh, we're going to the nightmare dimension. Oh,
nightmares. Man. Oh, what is this board?
Oh, this is funny. This is really silly looking.
Alright, Amelia and Rune both trying to eat the top edge of this away to get down into this lovely open cave that the board has generated for them.
Looks like Amelia is the first to enter the subterranean dimension here, but has to find some action in there.
Rune's already been placing a bunch of pieces down there, just hasn't cleared much yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's an advanced setup.
Amelia just discarding a bunch of pieces, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that placing any part of a piece over the top counts as a top out. I didn't know that until tonight.
Yeah, when I saw that happen, oh my god!
Speaking of...
Yeah, wowzers. Yeah, pieces spawn in column 5. Wowzers. That's so far to the left, though.
Oh, wow. Okay. Amelia doing the 4-chain start.
Normal Amelia things. Rune did find a lot of flashing gem pressure this game.
Yeah, but Amelia's also kind of stopped that with these fast pieces preventing him from doing any more setups.
Mm-hmm. Rune's board is kind of locked down. It's sort of hard for him to develop any action.
Yeah, if Amelia can keep the pressure up, I think he'll definitely be on lockdown for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Amelia putting some ceiling pressure on. each time you clear a flashing gem, it moves it up to the next lowest piece
Mhm.
of that color on your board. So the yellow, kind of midway up Amelia's board, is actually flashing at this point.
That's funny.
Makes it even easier to keep the ceiling pressure on.
Ooh, Rune finding the green or the blue long bar. Didn't get a whole lot of reward just yet, but I feel like he should be able to capitalize soon. He's running out of blue viruses.
Yeah, but Amelia trying to build a big chain to keep pressure up, and unfortunately Rune sniping that long bar means that she lost a lot of her ability to keep that chain pressure up.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's just got a full board with not much to show for it.
And having a garbage spire in columns 5 and 6 is really not where you want it.
Oh, absolutely not. Especially when Rune is just putting on the ceiling pressure, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, there's pressure. Please. Okay,
Okay.
yellow long bar. Let's go. Huge.
Only 3 blues left for Amelia.
Oh, the red long bar, please. Oh, Rune's got it.
Yep, Rune got it. Amelia was stuck in the chaining animation.
Oh, but she's poised. We're at 1-1.
Rune focused so hard on ceiling pressure that game that his last 3 pieces were like the very topmost pieces of his board.
That's funny. I'm actually stunned that that didn't translate into a victory for him. Like, Amelia's board was... Amelia's ceiling was, like, more than halfway down. Like, terrifying. And as we learned earlier, what counts as being a top out in this is a little loosey-goosey, a little funny.
Okay, Amelia with the Dr. Mario chains. All the way down the board.
Amelia's surprisingly good at piloting these pieces.
Yeah, and making some very impressive chains.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how you heal ceiling damage in this, if it's just clearing any virus, or if it's doing chains or something else. But she's doing a decent job staving off that pressure right now.
Yep.
Alright, setting up another long chain.
Oh, this is a good one.
This will be a 4 chain. Or 3 chain, it cut. But even so, quite good.
The audio of this game is like extra funny when you're doing both Wi-Fi and Australia. Okay, we have a red long bar out for Amelia.
Yep. Gets rid of these reds. Clears the entire bottom of her board.
Huge.
But then she fails the tuck afterwards. That's okay, she has another chance at it here. I'm surprised she didn't go for the... I think she wants the funny... I think she wanted to try for the funny 6 in a row final clear, but...
That would be her style, but... I think she'll be fine here.
She can get that blue. Didn't get the blue. Just needs any blue before Rune clears these last 3!
Once again, Rune with flashing gems at the top of the board. What if ceiling pressure is fake? What if it ain't real?
I almost feel like any pressure in this game is kind of fake, unless you have a lot of momentum.
Yes.
This game is one of the most momentum-heavy Nintendo puzzlers I think I've played.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, those bees.
Oh my goodness, the bees.
Hell yeah. Rune's got quite a commanding lead here. 10 viruses. 11 viruses. Amelia is not the type to get overly flustered from repeated pressure like this, but it is very difficult for her to, without drawing like a blue long bar right now, it would be very difficult for her to get back into this.
Yeah, even that, I'm not sure if that's enough. She's 20 viruses down. What if Rune just simply cleared his entire board?
He didn't need it. It was only holding him down.
Right? Rune with some early chain pressure. The chain's actually slowing Amelia down because while it's faster than just letting the piece fall normally, it's slower than holding down.
That is true. And you do want to hold down in this game. Like, you do not have time. Your opponent is absolutely poised to ruin your evening.
Yep. And especially if you have a chain setup that you're waiting to fill in, and early game where the gravity, even on the fast pieces, isn't too bad. Like, the fast pieces are kind of slow pieces.
Yes.
Amelia with this giant clump of viruses on the top left of her board.
Oh, she's got a funny chain setup, yeah.
Oh, but it needs another blue. Didn't work. Now needs a yellow to chain into the blue.
Let's go! That's hype. That's a kind of, like, huge game-changing sort of momentum shift that she needs to get back into this game.
Yeah, that really was kind of what she needed, was something about that powerful. But even then, you see Rune has just sent her another 4 chain pieces and slowed her down once again.
I will say that it's kind of funny that since this is a match 3 game instead of a match 4 game, and the pieces do fall much faster than Dr. Mario, you really don't have to be terribly squeamish about stacking over your things. This Tetris is full of bees? No, it's full of Australians who win 3-2. Welcome to the stream, Liz. We hope you're enjoying it. We're just chilling out. We're doing some lobby matches. You know, we got room for probably 2 or 3 more.
Looks like I'm getting a challenge from Amelia now.
Hell yeah. Good night, Rune. Or I suppose good afternoon to you. G'day? are going to be considering high speed. Hell yeah. We're going into the violence dimension here. That's high speed.
It's not particularly high early, but you'll notice the fast pieces are quite fast early on.
Oh, wow.
And it will get much faster.
Yeah. Alright, Raspberryfloof with a 3-virus lead. Meanwhile, Amelia is really committed to doing something at top board. We have this huge pile of chaff that she's just going to chain through. This playing at top board stuff really scares me. We've already seen some pretty terrifying top outs earlier tonight. Amelia's board sort of locked off by this chaining form, though she is piloting this Y, hopefully looking to get at this flashing red at the bottom of the board. Meanwhile, while Rez has a slight lead at 3 viruses, not a huge edge, he's chaining through some of this chaff.
I'm kind of amazed I got those chains off with the fast pieces.
Yeah, that was a little scary. Oh, this chain. Beautiful. Okay, red long bar out. Sniped by Raz. Not that Amelia had an open pair ready to accept long bar. Blue long bar out for Amelia, but no blue pair to go with it. Oh! Okay, yellow long bar for Amelia. That's a sort of tempo play that hopefully she can capitalize on. Also, don't forget, this pressure, the pressure from the long bar is not to be, like, taken lightly. Unfortunately, Amelia has to throw away the red long bar. No action. She's really feeling the pressure here at top board. Finds some chains. Taking the red long bar, throwing it away. And again, you know, you can't... Oh, this yellow tuck! Let's go! Beautiful. You cannot see your piece until it's on the board. Like, I cannot emphasize enough that when you are receiving pressure, especially at this high speed, you have no idea what you're being forced to put down. Blue long bar for Amelia. We're going to resume applying fast block pressure. Luckily, Raz's ceiling is so high up and the viruses are so far down that sort of not threatened by it. In fact, it can just turn into ammunition for chaining. But Raz is totally buried under this incredible pile of chaff. Raz is maybe a red or yellow long bar away from, you know, just swallowing this opponent, but there has to be an open pair available for it, and just to find it. Could be anywhere in this piece queue. We've already seen a number of them turn up. Blue long bar out for Amelia. Blue long bar again, but no action. And she's been in top board top board jail for quite some time. Red long bar. Raz is just seeing Amelia draw all of these beautiful, beautiful... Oh? Oh, that is the saddest yellow long bar. Meanwhile, Amelia applying pressure with a red long bar, clearing out these viruses. Now Amelia applying a little bit of ceiling pressure. She's finally able to get to these lower board viruses. Definitely wants to pick up all the flashing ones. We have another blue long bar out. Amelia finding some pressure. She's chaining. Meanwhile, Raz utterly buried by chaff. Look at this. This is a nightmare. I wouldn't wish this board on anyone. Yellow long bar for Amelia. This lady has played something like... something like 8 long bars. Relax. Here's another one! Okay, Raz gets it, but there's no action, so it almost doesn't matter. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it, chat. I'm losing it. Blue long bar. Out for Amelia. Raz, she wants even one. Please, I beg of you.
I just wanted something.
Literally one of them. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We're into the next match. Everything's proceeding pretty normally so far. Amelia piloting this bit of... No! She managed to put the red in column 4, which blocked... Oh wait, no, it's an advanced setup! Literally, not a meme! Oh my god. Oh my god, incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible.
Oh no, I don't want that. Okay, but this...
Oh, Amelia's a little lost here. But in the meantime, Raz is buried under chaff again. Alrighty. Amelia looks like she has a bigger lead than she actually does. Because her board is a little more organized. A little more open, ready for action. Blue long bar out for Amelia. Raz is gonna have to bribe the peace queue, the ref, anybody, in order to find a long bar that will clear all the colors. Blue long bar for Raz. Opening up her board, finding some action here. Needs to find a tuck on these yellows. Pretty difficult with this incoming pressure from Amelia. We're gonna do some chaining instead. It's pretty good. Also relieve some ceiling pressure, maybe. Blue long bar for Amelia. Or a 6 clear, rather. I didn't see what piece cleared it. Only 2 viruses remain for Amelia, but they're both kind of awkward. One is buried under chaff, and the other one is surrounded by garbage in such a way that... Oh, no pair for Amelia. But Raz draws the long bar. Gets rid of a bunch of yellows. But the pressure from Amelia, it's piling up. Amelia, 1 virus remaining. I think she has it. All right. This board is a little bit high up, maybe. We
Yeah.
have to find our way through this in order to open the board up. Raspberryfloof. Chaining through these blues, looking to get through this. To attack pieces at the bottom. Just cleaning up some chaff. You have to spend a lot of time cleaning that up in this game. I'd say roughly like 2/3 of the pieces of the blocks I place do not go to a virus. They are purely chaining or cleaning themselves up. It's very funny. Okay, even though Amelia was able to open up the board first, it's actually fallen a bit behind. There's no easy way through this board now, and it's very easy to block it all off. Amelia has never seen a chain that she did not like in a game like this. But this pressure, this chain pressure from Raz, it could go pretty poorly for Amelia if she continues to stack as high in columns 1 through 5. Blue long bar out for Raz, clearing up all these blues, chaining, providing pressure, even some ceiling pressure from a flash gem, from a flash piece. Amelia somehow living? How did she not top out? How's this lady alive? Currently in a prison of her own devising. Oh, the top out. Raz taking a round. He's getting on the board. All right, so Amelia has another advanced chain set up. She's going to need to clear this red in column 4. Extremely cool chain. Applying some pressure to Raspberryfloof. And it just keeps on coming. Another chain out. And while Raz is able to clear some of these viruses in a timely manner, still sort of locked down. We're really not able to get to the lower portion of the board. Partly because of this overstack in column 6 and 7. Pretty rough. But Amelia, oh my god! The chain pressure from Raz, in combination with Amelia's high-flying chain life, has basically trashed her board. I'm sure she would love to draw a yellow long bar at this point. this may be our last match of the night because unfortunately I'm running out of ability to see here. Unfortunately, my eyes still bother me. Oh, yellow long bar out for Amelia. Oh, this chain? This pressure? Gonna be intense. Okay, blue long bar out for Raz. We're gonna chain through. Oh, it didn't actually produce the kind of pressure I was expecting. Blue long bar out for Amelia. Which does provide some chain pressure. And clears some viruses too. Alrighty. Amelia has a bit of a virus lead. Though honestly, it's sort of dicey. I wouldn't really want either of these boards. I have a feeling the game plan here might be chain pressure. Red long bar out. Raz sniping it. And applying the chain pressure. Huge. Amelia's not in a position to be threatened by it, but it doesn't exactly make her life easier. Oh, the chain pressure. Yellow long bar out for Amelia. That's gonna actually do wonders for her. She needed a way through this stack, and the only way through... Ooh, blue long bar for Raz. Raz is at 2 viruses, 1 virus remaining. So it needs to build a platform up to this red piece. I assume that's more effective than trying to clear the chaff that's on top. We're going to take it from the side. They're neck and neck. 2 and 2 going into the final round of the match and also our evening because my eye is killing me. Extremely efficient chains from Raspberryfloof. Developing a 4 virus lead. But this Spire in column 7, kind of scaring me. I'm discomfited by it. Okay, we're gonna spin in. Yeah, we got the spin. Clean. Now Raz is going to need to find a Y that has a blue piece. Oh, we're going to chain through? In spite of all that efficient clearing, that lead is sort of evaporated. And now, there's not a whole lot of action broadly available. Meanwhile, this chain pressure from Amelia is rolling in. Amelia now has a virus lead. Yellow long bar going out, but no action, which is kind of a shame. Yellow long bar out for Raz. We're going to go through some of this chaff, but honestly, there wasn't that much action to be had. The red long bar out for Amelia. Oh, Raz draws the red long bar, but no action for it. It's pretty rough because that would certainly turn some of this game around. Blue long bar, no action. Raz has managed to pick the lead back up. Oh, lost it again. We're 11-2. 10-2. Amelia's viruses are all kind of clustered together, which means that she should have a pretty straightforward time just throwing a stray red double against them and clearing them very efficiently. But that has to happen first. Oh, look at this chain. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Raz firing back with a chain of her own. Red long bar out. Unfortunately, nothing terribly exciting to throw it on. Raz is sort of locked out in columns 10 and 3 and 4. Makes it kind of difficult to really develop a whole lot. And also, there's a bit of risk. This red long bar is huge. Oh my god. Evening up the virus count? We're 6 and 6, and she's even pulled ahead. All right, but Amelia has found her way through the last remaining viruses. She has a single virus remaining in the exact right piece to take it. GG's to Amelia and to Raspberryfloof. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for this fun little lobby night. Before I head on out of here, I do want to remind you about some of our upcoming events one last time. I know we just went over it, but we'll be fast, I promise. All right. So you're looking at Tetris 2, you're here. Next week, we got King of the Hill. We're playing Gyakuten Puzzle Bancho, Puzzly, and Carrion Cross. It's fun. It's great. It's not a normal double elimination bracket. Instead, it's going to be whoever controls the stream. You're going to get an opportunity to challenge them to one of those 3 games, and if you win, then you're the new king or queen of the stream, defending it against all comers. The next week, March 29th, we have Hanagumi Taisen Columns 2 as Puzzle Fighter, but it's got columns clear rules. It's pretty great. It's got a lot of characters and a lot of deep tech. April 5th, we got Tricky Towers, indie game on Steam. It's Funny Month, so it's a kind of Tetris, except instead of clearing lines, you're trying to make a extremely tall tower or a very dense tower if you're playing puzzle mode. It's nice and random, so you got a lot of variety of game modes available to you. Then April 12th, we have Hack Match. This is a Zachtronics indie uppy downy type game. So if you've played Magical Drop, Money Idol Exchanger, or Critter Crunch, then you're doing great. This game is for you, for sure. It's $10 on itch.io, I assume, and you can play it with rollback netcode right here on Fightcade. After that, April 19th, we have Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. This is Puzzle Bobble, except we've removed the dividing wall between the playfields. So you get to shoot stuff at your opponent. You can steal their drops. You can block their drops. You can absolutely mess with them. You'll be forced to defend your own board against their pressure. It's great. This is great. The character meta is completely different because, the garbage that you send to your opponent, you can also resend to them because you can attack it. That's going to do it for us here at Puzzle Wednesday. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Raz, do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Pedal Crash.
Pedal Crash. That's going to do it for us. I don't think we're rating anybody. You know what? It's a Friday. Go out and go enjoy some pizza. Go party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got some fun.
We'll see you next week next Wednesday for King of the Hill. See you then. Bye, everybody.
Take care.